For nearly 5 years, Europe had lived under the shadow of the swastika. Hitler's empire stretched from the Atlantic to the gates of Moscow. But in June 1944, the Allies came back. They crossed the sea, stormed the beaches, and began the liberation of a continent. This was D-Day. Hitler knew they were coming, just not when or where. He fortified the western coast of Europe, calling it the Atlantic Wall. Thousands of bunkers, mines, and machine guns lined the shores. But no wall could stop what was coming. The Allies prepared for the greatest amphibious invasion in history. The invasion was called Operation Overlord. Planning took over a year. Millions of men, ships, and aircraft were gathered. The target? Normandy, France. 5 beachheads: Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, Sword. The goal was simple: break through and never stop. On the night of June 5th, over 24,000 paratroopers dropped behind enemy lines. Their mission? Sabotage, disrupt, and hold until reinforcements arrived. Wind scattered them. Confusion reigned. But they fought on, alone, in darkness, deep behind enemy lines. At dawn, the sea erupted. Over 5,000 ships crossed the channel. 150,000 troops hit the beaches. At Utah, the Americans pushed forward. At Gold, the British broke through. At Juno, the Canadians held the line. But at Omaha Beach, hell opened. Machine guns tore through the first waves. Bodies fell into the surf. But wave after wave they climbed, they crawled, and they broke through. French resistance fighters struck from within. Allied bombers hammered German supply lines. And in the fields of Normandy, soldiers fought not just to survive, but to free a continent. Within days, the beachheads were secure. Within weeks, Paris would be liberated. D-Day was not the end, but it was the beginning of the end. The Western Front was open. Hitler now faced enemies from the east and west.